What up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter? It's your boy Tone202, and I'm going to do a review on the Luke Cage series. In other words, Power Man. I'm going to tell you why I like it and I don't like it, but I'm going to do it by episodes. It's on Netflix, and my next door neighbor, what up, Deshaun? He was like, yo, Luke Cage is on, you know what I'm saying, Netflix. Get Netflix. I haven't had Netflix in years. And he's like, get it. So, Luke Cage, Power Man, has a, Power Man is his hero handle. He's kind of a hero who doesn't want to be a hero. He is in Brooklyn, New York, I think, or one of the five boroughs of New York. And his ability is super strength, invulnerability. And what a lot of people don't know is another one of Power Man's ability is he ages very slow. He's almost immortal. So if you didn't know that, you know that now. His skin is invulnerable, and the reason why his skin is invulnerable, for all you scientists, nerds, who want to know, the reason why his skin is invulnerable is because of his epithelial cells, their regeneration, the way that they bond together. The elasticity of them is hard to break. So that's just a watered down, version of what I'm really trying to say. Nevertheless, the person playing Luke Cage, I don't know his name, but what I do know is I really like this character. He also plays Commander Locke. So for all of you people who are looking at, video games, you know him as Commander Locke on Halo. So he's a Spartan, but he's first in command with his group, but he's like the second top dog other than John. So I really dig this character. So let's get right into the episode itself. Gaboom, gaboom, pat-boom, da-boom, pat-boom. Yo, I dig, something went wrong. What's going wrong? Appears to be something's wrong with my display. No. Hello. Anyways, I don't know what the deal is with Netflix, but it does this all the time. But so I'm just gonna start talking about it anyway because I can. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's not gonna stop me from talking about my mans. I've been a Luke Cage fan ever since I realized, or looked at him like, hey, there's a black guy who's strong, and he's a positive image where he's at. That's the thing. So in episode 1, Luke Cage is doing what a lot of people probably would do if they ever got superpowers. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of people with superpowers, but you don't know that they have them because, one, people call them freaks. They're like, you're a freak, you can do this. Because you can do this and we can't. You are the freak. You know what I mean? And there's all kind of people with real life super abilities that are just really, really trippy, and they could be your next door neighbor, but they won't show you what they can do until they have to, and then they're pretty much an outcast because that's the way our society works. And for him, basically when they get into it, they don't go into why or how he became Power Man until like episode 3 or 4, but they do get into his anti-hero attitude. His, I really don't want to be a hero. I just want to, work in he works in a barbershop. He doesn't have a lot of money. This has always been one thing I liked about Luke Cage. Because he doesn't have a lot of money, but yet he teams up with Iron Fist, who is rich as heck. This dude owns 51% of a major corporation. You know what I mean? He's like, man, I'm good. And they always, like, he's always in need of money because people are always shooting up his shirts. You would think he would get a bulletproof shirt by now, but he doesn't. He always throws on that canary yellow shirt and he comes right at you. Okay, so Power Man's, now, eventually they do get into his outfits, like where this came from, and it's corny the way they do it. Now, these things here are supposed to amplify his power. You know what I mean? But in the series of Netflix, that's not what happens. It doesn't amplify his power. As a matter of fact, he doesn't even like wearing it. So, as of now, he's not running around with this on. They only show him in it once, and he didn't like it. You know what I mean? So, you don't get to see this. And what I'm thinking is, you don't really get to see how strong he is. You do get to see him take a rocket launcher, straight to the body, and it does no harm to him. You do get to see him get shot plenty of times. Again, no harm, until they start shooting special bullets at him just for him to harm him. So that it's, but that's all in the further episodes. But as far as episode 1 goes, they basically talking about him being in a barbershop and how he just doesn't want to be Power Man. They don't even call him Power Man. And oh my God, Netflix. And eventually he does go and start helping people out because he does have that ability, and it's kind of like, with great power comes great, that type of thing. And so he eventually starts to do it. I'm sorry, my internet is not, I don't know what's going on here. But nonetheless, so I just wanted to kind of talk about it. And the next time will be a whole different story. Now, one thing about Power Man I did want to say, Power Man is tall. He, like the guy who they have playing Power Man, he's a tall person, but Power Man is taller than what they have him. Like he's bigger and he's broader. Like, I would say Power Man's strength I would say he's under Colossus. Definitely under Colossus. I believe Colossus would kick his butt. He's under Colossus, and he would be over Guido. I don't know. Guido's probably stronger than him. But anyways, he's a pretty strong dude. So I'm trying to figure out. Or Joanna Cargill, for those of you who really know comic books, if you know who Joanna Cargill is, go ahead and let people know how you know her and what her abilities are. She's not invulnerable, but she's very strong. So he's probably stronger than Joanna Cargill. Okay? Anyway, so that's kind of it for this one. I'm going to get my Netflix together, and I'll do another one if you guys like it.